G'day and welcome back to the garage. It's great to have you here. It's been a week since I was in here. It's time to start marking things off the list and wrap this thing up. This list is getting shorter and shorter, but the main things I want to do, I mean, they're all priority, but I want to get the thing moving under its own power. So I've got to do fuel tank, sort out that filler, fit the radiator and these guys, and fit an exhaust so I don't go catching on fire. I've also got to top up the transmission, fit the alternator, bleed the brakes. And my mum reckons I need a shave, but I disagree. Wow, look at this awesome boot. It looks custom to me. So we need to sort out that filler neck in through there, and I want to make it as short as possible. Bam! So this radiator isn't a direct bolt-in, it's from an earlier model. So I need to make some brackets. So here are some I prepared earlier. They are basically, I'll go this way, from the radiator to the original mounting point. Should work just fine. So this U-Butte radiator that I bought, transmission cooler fittings are some weird thread. I don't know what they are. They don't match up to anything. So I have a cutting plan, and what I'm going to do, we'll drill that out a little bit, tap it in there, and then I'll just run some transmission hose through the cooler lines that go to the gearbox. That will fix my problem. Then we can mount it. I really need to perform this upside down to save all the filings from getting into the cooler. There you go, look at that. Beautiful. You just got to think outside the box sometimes. Bit of thread tape, we'll chuck them in, and we'll go and mount this radiator. There's nothing wrong with the way that's installed. Come up good. Just connected everything up. I've got no fan belt yet, but all the hoses are on. So I can start it up. I can try my transmission out. Let's see what happens. Well, we got drive, and I'm pretty happy with that. It's also worth mentioning that's the first time it's moved under its own power since 1981. That's pretty cool.
It's also worth mentioning that the alternator wasn't bolted on, it was on the floor, and no alternators were damaged in the filming of this episode.
So for registration purposes, I'm going to stick with a single exhaust. The CM has an okay-ish one on it. I can fix it up, and I've got a decent 2-to-1 header set up as well. So I'll cut this out and we'll chuck it in the VE. That's out, and don't worry, it will end up with a dual exhaust once you've got rego. Well, it's time to build an exhaust. This is a bit I'm not going to enjoy because I don't have a hoist. Let's get the job done. So this is what I got. When I got the motor, my mate gave me these two engine pipes. They're both different, and they're both odd. I don't know what to go with this one is. It goes forward, but apparently they're off the Chrysler. You know what? Looking down in that header space down there, neither of those header pipes are going to work. So I don't know what they're off, but they're not going to fit on this guy. Not at all. To go ahead and make this single exhaust in is going to be a lot of work for something I'm just going to chuck out anyway. So you know what? I might just take it down the exhaust shop on the trailer. Well, the big green beast has made its way to the front shed. There's not much more I need to do down the bottom, and I've put my my Jeep in there, my World War II Jeep. It's going to be my next project. So all I really got to do now is the wiring, little things like grill and stuff, but the wiring needs a lot of work. Get the exhaust done and get some rego. I've got to make those seat covers. But yeah, the beast. Well, it's been an eventful few days. I'm really happy with the progress that I got. It's where I wanted it to be, and yeah, shame about the exhaust, but what do you do? So I'm going to leave this one here. Hopefully the next one, I'm kind of hoping the next video is the last one. We have it on the road. That's the plan, so I'll get all that stuff happening. It might be a little bit before the next video's out because I've got to get the exhaust and stuff sorted out, and we'll get into something else. I've got mini bikes, I've got the Jeep, I've got F1, Model A, still playing with that, and my new little Tonka truck, my little Daihatsu, going for an adventure next week. I might film some of that. Anyway, that's it for today. Stay tuned, be good to your mates. Like, subscribe. Thanks again for my 100 subscribers, and it's going up even more, so I'm pretty stoked. And yeah, let me know what sort of content you want, what you want to see. Anyway, take it easy. Stay tuned. See ya.